I've never been so glad about being wrong in my entire life.
You like that teasing, baby? Now that's the kind of teasing you enjoy.
Yeah. Hi, my Gibbles.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hey, Monica. Where are you going? Home. Oh, same, you fucking liar. Well, if you don't have any plans, then you wouldn't mind walking me home. Not at all. God, why? Please, just
Of
once.
course, I wouldn't mind walking you home. And there's like two people in my head, and one of them really would like if you would propose sleeping in bed.
Yes,
But
please. I mean, it doesn't have to be in your home. We can also. I'll take the I'll take the fixed 6 feet distance same bed sleeping technique we've been doing with Yuri. I'm willing to accept those terms either. If you like, we can negotiate. What do you put on the table? And we'll see what we can do. Oh my god, I actually hurt my throat. Okay. I stand there dumbfounded. Yeah, first time you actually have a friggin' decent reaction, asshole. Why would Monica all of a sudden want to walk home together when we haven't even spoken in a month? It's not like we left on good terms either. I'm actually about to go somewhere. You said you were heading home. You wouldn't lie to me, would you, McGibbles? Right, McGibbles? For fuck's sake. No, it's just that I look around for
I just like to the whole school system about not going to class for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, that's also something that wasn't addressed. In the distance, I see a tall purple figure near the gates of the school.
Who might it be? Who might that be?
Her eyes follow mine, and she also spots a purple figure. I see. Monica, I didn't mean to lie to you. I'm sure you didn't, McGibbles. I'll go ahead and let you walk home. Bye. Oh my god, I hate this. Again with this damn game pissing me off. Monica trots off. I don't know. I thought I'd make a break towards the gate.
Now you get all pissed off like an old cartoon.
Yeah, now I'm gonna read all McGibbles' lines like very passive aggressively because I would actually prefer to be with Monica. Like, I understand, yes, it's important to take Yuri to the doctor, but god damn it.
I'm here. There you are.
Yuri's just
I'm
like,
here.
Yuri's just
There you
like,
are.
so that happened.
There you are. I was getting worried.
Sorry if I made you wait. I got caught up trying to take a shortcut. I guess it turned into a long cut, huh?
I hope that got
It definitely got through. It got through. Don't worry about it. I let out an awkward laugh, but Yuri still retains her nervous expression. Perhaps long cut wasn't a very good word choice. Oh shit.
Now that I think about it, no.
Oh no. I take her hand and hold it softly in mine. Yuri, look at me. It's gonna be okay, I promise. Yuri slowly nods. Oh man. Alright, here it is.
When you go or went, I don't know, to the psychologist, you went alone?
I did. The first time my parents went in with me, but from the second one onwards I went alone.
Okay. Same.
I look at the clock above the doorway.
There's
This
not a
one-
clock. There's just a. painting.
Yeah, there's just a painting, but sure, I'll trust you.
It's what are those called? Sakura?
Yeah, those are cherry blossoms. Right on time too. Doctor should be out here any second. As soon as I finish my sentence, a man walks out the office door.
Bossa Nova music starts sounding. Why am I in a cafe?
Wait a minute, this isn't a friggin' office. It's an older gentleman with black hair that has started to gray. He wears an outfit you'd see in one of those fancy, expensive magazines. Nice dress shoes, pristine three-piece suit, and a tie, even a gold watch.
Okay, we gotta say it. McGibbles may not know much, but he knows his clothes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's where his priorities lie.
Okay, who does the doctor? Maybe me? Dr.
Right.
Peter Langton, psychiatrist.
Yeah, you got the Did you get the reference there?
Plankton?
Yep.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Also, this piece for actually is like at Dr. P. Langton's office, and this one was done by Tendo. I remember helping her out with the guitar parts.
Oh. And it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's kind of soothing.
And then the doctor starts flirting with Yuri,
Oh my god.
and I don't mind.
I mean, that would actually be horribly inappropriate, but okay. He shakes my hand. You
must be McGibbles, correct?
Yes, sir. And this is Yuri.
The
Holds
patient.
out his hand to Yuri. Well, this is awkward.
The psychiatrists have seen a lot.
Yeah, don't worry. Like, I'm sure he's used to it. After a few seconds, Dr. Langton overhits his hand.
That's fine. It's okay to be nervous around the doctor. I know. Oh, he's presumptuous.
Don't worry. But you have nothing to fear. I have a PhD.
But I want you to know that there's nothing to fear. I have a PhD. This is a safe place.
He raises his arm as if to display his office.
This is a war zone!
But this is my weapon.
This is my space. Got it? Not yours. Mine. So how about we step through the door and begin the session?
Alright, let's go.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. But for now, I wish to only speak to the young lady here. I'm a doctor. I would know.
What? Really?
Just for now. Perhaps in later sessions you can join in. But for the first time, it's better to be one-on-one.
Oh man. Decide not to argue. Okay, I'll wait here. Thank you for understanding. Oh,
Thank you for understanding.
yeah, that too. It turns to Yuri. Hasn't spoken a word since we arrived.
Thank you for understanding. Shall we step inside?
Thank you for understanding.
Thank you for understanding.
Yeah. Wow, they actually, yeah, this is great.
And then it shows on the who's speaking, it shows Zatask.
Yeah, I show up on the dialogue box like, well, this is awkward. Doc, you mind if I talk to her in private for a second?
Not at all. Take your time. I'll be in the office for whenever you're ready.
I mean, it's not like you're paying me for the hour or anything, Baka. Steps back into his office and closes the door.
And then oh wait, say it in a really like what is it? Like you're like she's embarrassing you. What are you thinking right now?
What are you thinking right now?
I can't do this.
Don't say that. Put my hands on her shoulder and start shaking her violently.
You
You're a strong, independent woman. You can get through this.
don't need me.
You don't need me, nor you don't. Well, you actually need him, but you don't need him. You know what I mean? And I'll be right here waiting the entire time. Dr. Langton only wants to help you, but I need you to cooperate. Not for him or you, then for me.
That's kind of egotistical, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's sometimes the only way. But Yuri stares blankly at me.
And Yuri goes, okay.
That's all I ask. Then she just like pat her, like give her a light head pat on her head, and that just like resets her software, starts speaking normally again. I give her a hug, and she steps into the office. Same thing.
Step into my office.
I guess I'll just sit here then.
I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
Well, fuck me, eh? I take a seat and look around. The waiting room is full of motivational posters, pictures, and other stupid stuff. I don't see the posters. I do see the pictures.
Good sign that the psychiatrist maybe not.
Rude. Hashtag rude. I look at the wall next to me. This certificate goes out of Peter Langton, blah blah blah. It's time for your anniversary, blah blah blah. It seems this guy really knows his stuff. I mean, he should. This is perfect. For the first time in a month, I can think I can finally relax. He just takes off his pants. Lies on a chair. I'm finally getting Yuri the help she needs. What the? I pull out my phone. So you see, I received a text from an unknown number.
Oh wait, I go. Ooh.
It actually works quite well.
You can't protect her forever.
What the hell? This is the same person from a few weeks ago. And that's the
I don't know
same
who-
music from a few weeks ago, if you hear what I'm saying. What they could possibly want?
Don't worry. Once she's gone, we won't have to worry about her.
Yeah, that's
I
definitely
think they want to
Monica.
kidnap her.
Yeah, that's definitely Monica, and I hate it.
It's not like anyone would care.
This has gone too far. I fiercely type back a response. Listen, I don't know who you are, but I will find you. I have a very specific set of skills. I will find you, and I will kill you.
No, don't say that to her.
Yeah, no, I will find you, and I will give you the love and respect you deserve. Listen, I don't know who you are, but if you don't stop texting me this number, you'll have some serious problems.
I will block you.
You shouldn't threaten someone when you can't back up anything you say. McGibbles.
This person knows my name? I mean, to be completely honest, I don't think that McGibbles is an easy name to forget. My hands
Yeah.
are shaking intensely. Who's this?
You will know soon enough.
I shut off my phone to prevent any more messages. Who is this person?
You know who I am.
Oh. Dr. Landon and Yuri walk out of the office. Pushing aside my thoughts and pulling up my pants, I stand up to talk to him. Give it to me straight, Doc.
She has coronavirus. Oh, damn it. Your friend is in good health. She's not.
look
She's
at
not
him.
positive.
I look at him quizzically. Really? I've slept with her. Like, she's kind of crazy, and you know what I mean? Just being like,
Yes.
just feeling really rude.
Yes, she has a common case of social anxiety. Wait. Have you ever gone to a psychiatrist? That's not how it works.
That's a thing. Yeah, go ahead.
It's fairly common. Nothing to get too worked over.
Oh, your dyslexia, Doc. That is something to get worked over.
Perhaps we can schedule another meeting so I can learn more.
So what do we
Wait.
do?
Wait, you don't know about social anxiety? Completely?
Chris, but what about the freaking diploma on the wall, man?
The one I blah about. There are cases where, with age, the anxiety eventually fades away. That's a good rhyme.
Foreshadowing.
There are also therapies and medical professionals such as myself that are willing to help. I have suddenly turned into Mike Tyson. Simple as that.
Simple as that, huh?
Simple as that. Simple as that.
Simple as that. Simple as that?
Simple as that.
He gives me a reassuring smile. Simple as that?
Simple as that.
So fucking stupid. Thanks, Doc. And what about her, not wanting to sleep with me?
Know what?
I look over at Yuri, who's standing awkwardly at the door. She didn't tell her about her cutting.
And she's kind of smiling.
Doc, what exactly did you talk about?
I'm sorry, but that's private information that I'm not allowed to disclose. Of course, yeah.
Patient confidentiality. And then she's like, no, it's just because I kind of hate you. There's an annoyed pitch to my voice when I recite the term to him.
Of course, if she chooses to confide that information to you, that's her choice. Now I'm Sean Connery.
Now you're Sean Connery. Thanks, Doc.
Thanks, my pleasure.
I give him one last handshake and escort Yuri out of the building. For fuck's sake, Yuri! The rest of the walk
embarrassing
home
me,
is
Yuri.
quiet. Neither of us choose to talk to each other. Can't believe I did all this effort for help Yuri, and she does this.
Oh, make it about you now.
Yeah, fuck you. She can't even tell someone what's wrong with her.
She
Wow,
told
there's
you.
so-
She
there-
told
there's-
you.
Wow, there's so many things wrong with that statement that I'm getting mad again.
I'm getting triggered.
I need to calm down.
You
It's not
need
her
to.
fault. I should have been aware this would happen. Shouldn't have forced her to see a psychiatrist. No. That was a good call. Professional help.
Yeah. Yeah.
We walk into the house and Yuri takes a seat on the couch.
Wait. Is the room mirrored?
No, what? I am not sure.
It's mirrored. It's like the same exact room, but facing the other way. It's like Yuri has an identical
Yuri,
hall,
Yuri, have we been in my living room all this time, but just switching places?
Yeah. Like,
Give
did
it to
you
me
reorder
straight.
the living room?
I can't live a lie like this.
Did you reorder the living room?
I stand awkwardly before taking a seat next to her.
How did you change the placing of the windows?
I have to apologize.
There's
Yuri,
a there's like a there was like an awkward space in apologize, and I read I have to apologize.
yeah, like Dr. P. Langton.
Yeah, what's that called? I can't remember the name. But now Yuri says, "I'm sorry."
She buries her face in her hands and begins to cry.
Oh,
Oh no.
I disappointed you, just like I do with everyone else.
I don't think
He-
this is a moment for the Sean Connery voice, man.
ah,
I'm gonna be completely straight with you. I place my
Ah.
arm around her. Now, Yuri, I failed you.
vision mailed.
Vision mailed. I should have known better than forcing into something like that. She lifts her head and stares at me. Her lavender eyes are puffy with tears, and my ears are missing the music, damn it. What's going on?
No, you were right to help me. I want to go back. Can you schedule another appointment?
Aren't you supposed to do that after you get out of the appointment? Like, while you're already there?
Can't you do that yourself? Sorry to be.
I'm taken aback. You didn't schedule another appointment? Really?
I know this is what's best for me, and if you're by my side, I think I can get through it.
I'll always be by your side, Yuri. I take her
Yeah,
hand
again
and
with the
intertwine it
cheesy
with
one.
mine.
Can you do me a favor, McGibbles?
You want to go to bed?
Oh,
Of course.
I don't know how to go about explaining everything to the doctor.
Well, I'm all ears if you need me.
He has a PhD, you know. You
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. in both senses of the word.
Thank you.
Yuri takes a moment to collect her thoughts, and actually I see her do quite often.
Do you know why I do it?
I would guess in order to feel some sort of control over your emotions.
You're not too far out. That's a good guess, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a broken clock is right. Is still right quite twice a day.
Yeah. McGibbles, for all my life, I've allowed people to be the glue, the stitches, and the bandages that hold me together. And every time they've reopened without fail. I was only a small girl when I first witnessed how unforgiving this world can be.
We're gonna get some backstory, and I don't like where we're going with this kind of exposition.
My mother and father would argue non-stop. I was scared that one day they may even hurt each other. I used books as a coping mechanism. You taught this? In one session? I would hope that I could drown out my own reality and enter a new one. Reference
Well-
to the song?
Yeah, but I mean, in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll have to leave you be.
Hmm. Good advice. Eventually, my dad left my mother and my mom had to pick up an extra job to support us. Even with all that happening, I just continued to repress my feelings and read my books. That's how I lived my life until you came along.
She pauses again to catch her breath and collect her thoughts. I think that's where we're going.
High school has been the worst years of my life. It seems to be a trend.
Yeah, I mean, not to downplay it, but it kind of is for everyone.
Well, I'm kind of the odd one out. I had a good time.
No, I absolutely hated it.
Everyone is so cruel and selfish.
Precisely. She stares deeply into my eyes.
That's what I thought until I met you.
Aww.
Thank you, baby. But even so, the kids at school would always call me foul names or spread rumors about me, like
Aw.
calling me Purple Princess. Boys would always pick on me or stare at me when I walked by or call me obscene names. That happens.
That's freaking terrible. She's starting to panic.
That's when the cat calling starts to show up.
I can see the fear in her eyes grow with each sentence. Yuri, I think we should stop here for now.
No. I wanted to scream that out to my Gibbles. No.
No.
I need to get this out. You really need to.
Yuri, You really need to.
You really need to. Please?
Tears continue to glide down her cheeks. I'm glad they're not actually showing that on the sprite. I hate her crying sprite.
Yeah.
I slowly nodded and allowed her to continue.
I didn't know any other way to get rid of the pain inside. There's no such thing as a cure for pain.
I mean, have you heard? But he is the painkiller.
Killer.
You know, this is the painkiller.
Yeah, this is a painkiller. It says it in the name, painkiller, not pain curer, but painkiller.
Yeah, maybe it's not cure, but it's still killer.
I had to find a way to release it somehow.
We're gonna have to listen to Judas Priest someday.
Yeah.
I try to understand what she's saying. So I was right. It's a coping mechanism. Don't just boil it down to something so basic.
It was at first.
At first.
At first I was really scared. But that moment I first did it, the feeling of the blade splitting into my skin,
Oh man.
the cold steel gliding along my arm, the beauty of the crimson streams flowing down my arms. It was exhilarating, isn't it?
Oh man. Yeah, the reload time is exhilarating. What?
Isn't it? It no longer became a way to deal with the pain. I had been seduced by it.
By who?
It almost felt good to cut. Yeah. I knew it was bad, but I couldn't stop myself. My mind was already lost. I wasn't strong enough to stop the urges.
Like the raccoon! Remember the thing? You know, the pool?
Oh, that's what the
now
raccoon
I
meant.
get it. Like, yeah. I can always imagine just being like McGibbles being the most tone deaf person in the world.
I'd get a feeling in my body I didn't understand, screaming at me to let go of everything I'm feeling.
Scream for
When
vengeance.
when I do it, it feels like I'm in my own world. I tried to come up with a reference, but I was like, it reminds me of something, but I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's the same feeling as when I'm reading a book.
Reading for vengeance?
Oh, except the words are written in red.
Oh.
Well, every picture tells a story, don't it? And the blade is my pen. But a book eventually ends. My arm could heal, and I could continue to relive that moment of true freedom continuously.
This is worse than I thought. Well, I thought it was just a way for her to cope with life, but now I see it's more some type of drug.
Yeah, when you boil it down to just a coping mechanism, that tends to...
Yeah, that tends to happen. She's forming an addiction to it. Yuri, this is a lot to take in, but I just want to say...
I love you. I love you. Oh no.
Oh no. I did
Here we
it
go.
again.
Ah,
When just like, I love you, and then she just immediately vanishes, like running away. Oh,
No,
not
she appears
again.
she appears in an airport and says, "Oh shit, here we go again."
I don't blame you.
What?
None of what happened is your fault. I wrap her hand in mine. Can't control what happens in our lives, and sometimes we can't control how we feel. Well,
You wouldn't like that.
That's yeah, that's debatable.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels as if there's a force stronger than us, pulling us and tempting us to do horrid things.
Yeah, there's Darth Vader outside on the window. He's like force.
There's force pulling us to do things, like puppets attached to strings. Like there's some sort of master of puppets pulling the strings.
Just
Just in your mind, smashing your dreams. Blinded by me, you can't see a thing.
I just can't get out of my head the master of puppets, but every time it says master,
It
it gets faster.
That was a
I
classic.
love it.
I'll never understand what goes inside your head. I'm okay with that. Well, you know, because I still stand by my promise to never leave you.
You said that to Sayori also.
Yeah, well, yeah, so that's how you know how much McGibbles' word is worth. Together we can solve your problem. Another thought crosses my mind. It's another reference, right? Yuri, where do you get your knives?
If you're referring to what I used to cut,
No, I'm using what you
I
use
have-
to freaking comb your hair. Of course, what you used to cut.
Yeah, a knife. A knife collection.
I was actually thinking about that when they mentioned like the 2 weeks. Like, how did McGibbles never like saw it? I mean, I guess it's easy to keep it hidden.
Yeah. And well, have you ever like snuck around or sneak around a friend's home? Like, what is it? What is in this corner? Okay, there. Like
Right,
open
there's
up
where he
cabinets.
keeps the underwear.
Go in an RPG spree, thinking that going to your friend's home is like an RPG spree, and you just open random cabinets and wardrobes and see what is there to loot.
Yeah, so there's like, so here's the underwear. Behind that, there's the porn. A knife collection.
I've been hiding it whenever you came over because I thought you would get mad and find it unlikable.
Understandable. And thanks for explaining.
Unlikable.
In any other case, I wouldn't think a knife collection is cool.
I would think a knife collection is cool.
Yeah, I mean, sure. But for
Yeah.
Yuri's sake, it's not good to have. Yuri, I'm sorry, but you have to get rid of your knives.
But
She thinks it over for a while.
you're right. I know it only adds to the temptation, but it's so hard.
I know it is. I know it is hard. But trust me, if you really want to get better, the best thing to do is to throw away any temptation.
Temptation. Sorry,
Ah.
that just ruined the mood for me. It's a temptation.
Promise me you'll throw out your knife collection.
And
Tears-
while we're on that, she can't throw any knife because then how would she cook?
Yeah, I mean, not all of them.
But still, there's a knife.
I'll let you keep the safety scissors, like the ones that are for kids. Tears continue to pour. She's cried so much I'd have thought her tear ducts would be drained by now. That's not how they work. She slams her head into my chest and continues to cry. I wrap my arms around her. I wrap myself around her metaphorical finger. It's alright, Yuri. I promise to never let anyone hurt you again. Just don't.
Don't. How does the quote go? You know what they say. Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep.
I need a gun.
McGibbles, you've heard my story. Is this the end? You see now that I'm just a monster. I'm weak and can't control my emotions. I take all my pent-up feelings and release them onto my own skin. How can anyone think that's okay?
No one can.
Huh?
She looks up at me, her soft eyes locked into mine.
Trigger?
Yeah, it was just fucking, like, the dramatic timing is maybe not the best thing for this moment, but give Whisper to just be straight. Because it's not okay. But it's also not okay for me to sit idly by and let you continue to hurt yourself.
Continue.
Continue to hurt yourself today, to see if you still feel, to focus on the pain, the only thing that's real.
I just love that original song by Johnny Cash.
Oh, of course.
Written by Johnny Cash.
How to forget my favorite Johnny Cash song written by Trent Reznor. That's why I'm not going to stop until you're better.
But why?
I think he's gonna say it now.
Yeah.
Because Siri, I wanna rock. Everything around me becomes blurry. Everything I see is her. There you go. Because
there you go. Should we
we'll see
leave it
what,
at a cliffhanger?
Yeah, we'll see where this little path leads us next time.
Chief, what are you going to do?
I'm finishing this fight.